Good evening. 2026 special call meeting to order. Can I get a motion?
So
So moved.
moved. I second the motion. Lynn Martin.
Mr. Hart, motion, Lynn Martin, second. We have a new, secretary. I just want to make sure that the minutes are on, for it back, really. Approve. I have motion. All in favor?
Aye.
I, Lynn Martin.
Aye.
Aye, India Harper.
Mr. Hart, aye, and I'm aye. Opposed? Next, we have the recording of business of the superintendent.
Thank you, Madam President. Number three, approval of contract agreement with Carter Transport Services, to move trailers from Summit Elementary Lot.
Do I have a motion?
I move that we approve of the superintendent's recommendation for an agreement with Cardinal Transportation.
I second.
I have a motion by Ms. Martin and a second by Mr. Hart. Any questions or concerns?
I have a concern, and I want to start by apologizing because this is, believe it or not, my first time actually using Teams. And so I'm trying to figure out how do I get to, okay, here we go. One of the concerns that I have is the things that we're demoing that can be saved, such as the deck area. There's an ADA ramp system here. A few other things. I'm just wondering, are we going to try to save those things? I know that we're not certain right now of where we're gonna reuse these buildings, if we're going to reuse them. I don't even know that much information about what we're doing. But I believe that when we can save materials, I'm wondering if that's the plan. Are we going to try to save any of the things that we're demoing?
Yes, ma'am, Ms. Martin, I do appreciate your concern. What can be salvageable once they, dismantle, the two trucks and where they're hitched up now to the ramp, we will, save, Ms. Martin, as much as possible, okay?
Yes, sir.
The trucks themselves are relocating to, the bus barn, to the, they're gonna be relocated there, and if necessary, we have a future use for them. They are available for storage or whatever the school district needs. And to be found in the fact that we're going to do one this morning.
Okay, thanks.
I have a question, and I think he may have already answered, and I just couldn't hear him. Well, actually, I have two questions. The first one is, what is the long-term plan for these units once they're relocated to transportation?
Right now, Ms. Harper, that's not a long-term plan for them. So we're gonna move into the bus barn right now, so we can move them out of the Summit location before we gate in. We do know that it's on the Summit site, it will not be used for students, because all of our students will be in the main, new building. So we don't want them to sit there and become dilapidated over time, while we have an opportunity to get them out now and maybe use them in a different manner going forward, Ms. Harper.
Okay, so we don't have a idea of how long that they're going to be sitting there.
But they're gonna be at the old bus barn, so they'll be out of the way, and if necessary, we could put them together and actually use them for storage in the meantime.
Okay, all right. That was you answered my second question. Was could we possibly use those for storage? Okay, thank you.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
and along that same vein, Superintendent, that's kind of what I wondered is whether or not when they're put down at the bus barn, or will this company actually set them up where, as Miss Harper is saying, if we wanted to store things in their old desks, textbooks, or whatever, will it be set up when they drop them down? Will they be set up in a manner that's going to allow us to be able to do that, or for the people there at transportation, for them to be able to have that for some type of office space or whatever? And I, because I was trying to read through the contract to understand what we're going to be left with. Because I think there was something here that talked about things that they're not going to do once they get them over at the bus barn. And that is a concern of mine, is whether or not they'll be set up at the bus barn to where they'll be stable enough to have access to them.
Yes, ma'am. We don't have access to them, Ms. Morgan, to the point we can't use them for storage of office space, whatever we need going forward. And I hope that answers your question.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna move them in a manner where they will be perfectly usable, when they get to the bus going site. Uh,
Okay.
I
Any
have
more?
another question. Yes. So do we know what the total value is of these buildings?
no, ma'am, I could not right now tell you the estimated value of the buildings. This is Ms. Harper, right?
Yes.
Now, Ms. Harper, I could not tell you the total estimated value of the buildings at this moment, and I would, hate to even give you a estimate, but I can definitely, give somebody to appraisal, okay? And we'll find out.
Okay. Thank you.
Do we have any more questions?
These buildings are gonna be moved immediately, right?
Yes, sir, they have to be, in order for us to go ahead and finish, finishing in the new site completely. Just
Okay.
keeping in mind, we have a closing date of April 15th to be finished with construction 100%.
Right, okay.
Any more questions? For those who are on Teams, Dr. Burst, is here. And for future references, when we on Teams or Zoom, when you speak, please, acknowledge your name for the record so that we can have a clear record of who's speaking at which time. Do we have any more questions concerning the contract? Is Dave, do you have anything? Attorney David?
No, ma'am, I do not.
At this time, we have a motion and a second. All in favor? When you speak, please acknowledge your name.
Lynn Martin, aye.
India Harper, I.
Dale Hart, aye.
Alvin Burks, aye.
Yvette Billy. I'm sorry, opposed. I'm sorry. Opposed. I didn't. Thank you all for your time and energy. I see y'all next week or the week after.
Thank you.
Motion to adjourn?
So moved. India Harper.
Lynn Martin, I move that we adjourn our special call meeting.
India
Alvin
Harper, I
Burks, second the
second.
motion.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Lynn
Aye.
Martin, aye.
India Harper, I.
Thank y'all.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Have a good one.
Thank y'all so much.
A lot of money.